It's prediction season here on the channel. The moment we've all been waiting for is almost here. The Nintendo Switch 2 is on the horizon, and with that comes one big question. What launch titles can we expect to see? Today, we're diving into speculation and imagining the epic games that could make their debut when the Switch 2 hits shelves. Could we see a long-awaited sequels, new IPs, something totally unexpected? My best guesses are broken down into 4 categories. We got the for sure releases, the fingers crossed releases, the long shots, and the surprises. And if any of these are announced on April 2nd, best believe the hype for the Switch 2 will reach a fever pitch. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button for more content.
Let's go!
Let's get this out of the way. There are currently 12,000 titles for the Switch that will be playable on the Switch 2 day one. Those obviously range in quality, but I think Nintendo is following the playbook that made the move from the DS to the 3DS so successful. True backwards compatibility. Alongside that, it's rumored that some of the games will get an extra coat of polish from simply being played on the Switch 2. Now, let's get to the predictions. Mario Kart 9 is a no-brainer. It was previewed at the teaser trailer of the Switch 2 a couple months back. There's really no reason to spend too much time on this. We know this is coming day one. We haven't heard a peep from Nintendo since 2017 when it comes to a new 3D Mario. Odyssey has carried the Switch 1 on its back for years and years and years, and now is the time for a new 3D Mario to come out of the gate swinging with the launch of the Switch 2. This is pure speculation, but I think that for the Switch 2 to be successful, it needs the plumber in red. Finally, for our last for sure release, you know that Nintendo is going to release a showcase game. Nintendo loves to release a game that shows off the new capabilities of their systems, and I think this is going to be no different. With the rumors of the Joy-Cons also being used as a mouse, I bet we can expect a showcase game. The first one, again, is a no-brainer, and that is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. A few days ago, we got a better look at the game in action on the Switch 1 at the final Nintendo Direct for the Switch 1, and it looked absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to see Metroid Prime 4 running on the Switch 2. I think it's going to blow us away. The next game on the list, and it has been rumored for months and months and months, and that is a Breath of the Wild remastered. Now I know what you're thinking. Where's Twilight Princess? Where's Wind Waker? Why Breath of the Wild? And I'll tell you why. Just recently, it came out that the Switch 2 editions of games could be something that we see in the future. And I think at launch, we need to see one of those Switch 2 editions in the lineup. And what better game than the greatest selling Zelda game of all time? You include the DLC, upgraded graphics, better frame rate, and you got a package that could entice players even more into getting a Switch 2. I think we could see Breath of the Wild be that game for the Switch 2. Something that you know the quality is good, but now with the Switch 2's improvements, it's even better. And finally, the last game on the fingers crossed releases, I put it on before I saw the Direct, and that is Pokemon ZA. We already know that is going to come in the launch window just later on this fall, if the Switch 2 launches in June, as it is currently rumored. And finally, with the long shots, Nintendo has always relied heavily on third-party developers for the launch of their new system. This should be no different, though I think we will see games that we've only dreamt about on a Nintendo system. Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, we don't know the specs of the Switch 2 yet, but we do know through rumors that it seems like the Switch 2 is going to have the capabilities of a PS4 Pro. And you got to think about the gaming titles that came out on the PS4. You got The Last of Us, you got Spider-Man, you got Red Dead Redemption 2. I think with the release of this game as a launch title on the Switch 2, it's going to show the Nintendo audience that the Switch 2 is a system that is capable. Along those same lines, our second game that I think could be a Switch 2 launch title is Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, before you drop in the comment section and say that I'm crazy for even mentioning Monster Hunter Wilds when it barely runs on a PC, Capcom has a track record of releasing Monster Hunter games with Nintendo consoles. DS, Switch. Why couldn't we get Monster Hunter Wilds on the Switch 2? I think the Capcom team could make a very well-run Monster Hunter Wilds port to the Switch 2 if they had enough time with the system. And finally, the long shot of long shots, and that is Silksong. My God, how many times have I waited till the end of a Nintendo Direct hoping for Silksong information and got nothing. I think this Wednesday we're finally going to get a release date for Silksong, and it's going to be a launch title for the Switch 2. Now, getting all of that out of the way, I do have a couple other surprises that I think may just push this over the edge and make the Switch 2 one of the best gaming consoles of all time. They're going to be quick. We got 3. I think we're going to get GameCube support, just like we have all of the other previous consoles. I think they're going to add GameCube support. So we get the Sunshines, the Wind Wakers, the Twilight Princess, the Double Dash. We get all those games day one playable on the Switch 2. I also think that we're going to get heavy Xbox support on the Switch 2. I'm talking Halo Collection, Starfield, Fallout 4, Game Pass. I think Xbox support is going to be heavy in this generation of Nintendo console. It's only a matter of time before this happens, and I think it's happening day one on the Switch 2. And then finally, my longest of long shots, my surprises of surprises. If we find out the C button on the controller connects the Switch 1 screen to the Switch 2 screen, I think we may get DS support on the Switch 2. Run with that. I don't know. That's only my speculation. And there you have it. Just a few amazing launch titles that we might see when the Switch 2 hits the shelves. There's so much speculation and excitement surrounding the next-gen console, so it's hard to predict exactly what will make the cut. But one thing's for sure, this is going to be a wild ride for Nintendo fans. So what do you think? Which games are you hoping to be a part of the Switch 2 lineup? Let us know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and predictions. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and ring that bell so you never miss an update. And let Mercury be your Nintendo guy. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, stay excited, stay positive. The Switch 2 is just around the corner.